We now welcome Gene Dodaro, the Comptroller General of the Government Accountability Office. Mr. Dodaro was nominated by President Obama and confirmed by the U.S. Senate in December of 2010 as the 8th Comptroller General of the GAO. In his role, Mr. Dodaro helps oversee the development of hundreds of reports and testimonies each year, paving the way for improvements to a wide range of government programs and billions of dollars in taxpayer savings. With a GAO career dating back more than 50 years, Mr. Dodaro contributes a wealth of expertise and knowledge to the development of GAO's strategic plans for serving Congress and improving government in the 21st century. Mr. Dodaro, we appreciate you being here today. Please remember to press the button on your microphone in front of you so the green light is on. When you speak, the timer will begin and turn green. After 4 minutes, it will be yellow, and when the red light comes on, your 5 minutes have expired, and we would ask that you please wrap up quickly. It is my pleasure to recognize the Comptroller, Mr. Dodaro.
Thank you very much, Chairwoman Bice, Ranking Member Kilmer, Chairman Stile. It's very nice to be here today. I appreciate the opportunity to talk about GAO's important work for the Congress and the country. I would emphasize a couple things right up front. One, we do work on a regular basis for 90% of the standing committees of the Congress. The scope of our work is across the entire breadth and scope of the federal government. We have subject matter experts, technical experts, a very multidisciplinary organization that we built over the years. And as has been mentioned already, we get results. Tens of billions of dollars of savings each year, but also importantly, beyond just the dollar savings, the impact on improving public services, making agencies operate more efficiently and effectively, address risk, address fraud, waste, and abuse in the federal government. Now, my vision for GAO has always been to try to enhance it to be an agile, dynamic organization, always working on the most important national issues, and also to be ready at a moment's notice to do real-time auditing in national emergencies, which is what we've done during the global financial crisis, both with the Troubled Asset Relief Program and also the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, but most recently during the pandemic. We did monthly reports to the Congress on what was happening with the $4.5 trillion in assistance, what impact it had on the public health and on the economy, how to deal more with transparency and accountability issues. Now, we do these things by constantly refining our strategic planning and foresight process so that it enriches our dialogue with the Congress on what are the top priorities that the Congress has and what ideas we have. So we developed a shared agenda of things to work on, and it's not only current issues but emerging issues, and it's very important. So we try to get ahead of those things before they become a crisis. Secondly is our workforce. We're modernizing our workforce. In addition to very senior people that have decades of experience at GAO, we're bringing in a pipeline of younger people. 36% of our workforce is 40 or younger, 13% are 30 or younger. So we have a very dynamic, and this is one area that I've encouraged other agencies to implement. We have a robust internship program. We sell our mission. We have a good work environment where people feel valued, respected, and treated fairly. You give them flexibilities, and our attrition rate's only 6%, which is really low. And so you build this institutional knowledge. We're a knowledge organization. And we're only as good as our people. And so you need to get good people, you need to keep good people, you need to train them and retain them. And this enables us to provide the highest quality service to the Congress on whatever challenges come our way and during that approach. I mentioned the science and technology area. We've tripled the size of the people in that group. We've now have over 100 people with STEM degrees. 36 of them are PhDs. We've expanded our technology assessments work. We've done spotlight work, explainers of different technologies. I want to continue to grow that. I've been trying to grow it before Congress became a full partner with me over the decades, and that needs to continue to grow, and that's one area where I would enjoy support from the committee as well. Last area as a focus for me and GAO is trying to get our government on a more long-term sustainable fiscal path. And this, I'm taking two tracks on this. One is to try to change the debt ceiling approach. I believe the approach we have now does not change the long-term trajectory of the debt. It causes us to pay more interest, and people stop buying treasuries around the time there might be an impasse. Plus, we need a plan. There's no guideposts now. We need a debt-to-GDP target, and we've laid out a plan there. Plus, we're also working to try to, in other areas. Now, the main drivers are healthcare costs and net interest on the debt, but there's a lot of other areas in the federal government where you can achieve savings. Witness our results. We've got over $600 billion in financial savings as a result of recommendations that we've made to eliminate overlap, duplication, and fragmentation of the government. Our recommendations in waste, fraud, and abuse regularly, on average, the last 17 years have over $40 billion of savings. So we're working hard to try to do in those areas, and I'd be happy to answer questions about some of the efforts and recommendations that have been put forth by the committee in the Q&A.